so much, and this guy wants no more. So they will throw it. We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
It's time for Saul Canelo Alvarez. Sergio.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
So they stare into each. And that's the opening bell, round 1. He missed with that jab. That jab scores. One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
Did you see the nerves on that fight stepping into the ring, Tom? It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner, you've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Good right hook. They threw the hook. It didn't land. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
If you're fighting a counterpuncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counterpunchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
Sergio Martinez is dazed. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Every second.
Here we go. It's round 2. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Lucky that hook didn't score. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Catch and shoot. If you're a counterpuncher, then basically you do the counterattack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
They had got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
He misses with that jab. That counter shot lands. You'd like to see more jabs. Well done with that counter shot. You've got two evenly matched fighters in this weight class. It sometimes comes down to who's in better condition. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Alvarez in that last round. There's the bell for round 3. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Looking to land the hook. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, Mr. I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
He threw the hook, didn't land. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Back at it in round 4. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try to do.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Swing and a miss with that hook. Good counter punching. Oh my word, Canelo, the pound for pound king, Canelo is down. Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
time they throw a shot, they get countered. Talking about Alvarez in that last round.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
And there's the bell for round 5. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. They ring the bell, and here we go. Nice counter. Tough to be a judge in this fight, as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. They get 1 minute between rounds. There's the bell for round 6. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'd be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've got in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Needs to put some combination work together. 1 punch is good, 2 punches better. When are we going to see a jab? Oh, wait a minute. Canelo Alvarez, big shot, and Alvarez is on the canvas. They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
He's up, but for how long? Look at her. On the heels. Look at it's not the
Did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. So time to go celebrate after a knockout win.